About 20 years ago, worldwide disasters were all the rage in Hollywood. In movies like Armageddon and Deep Impact, the story was about the same. Massive asteroid barreling towards Earth, teams of astronauts go to space and try to blow it up. While their fictional methods were a little out there, the threat of an asteroid isn't, and NASA wants to be prepared just in case the world ever finds itself in that kind of situation. They want other countries to help too. So NASA's working with the European Space Agency on research called the Asteroid Impact Deflection Assessment. It's a pretty broad name, but the idea isn't much different from the movies. This future tech plan calls for us to launch a spacecraft, unmanned, and crash into an asteroid as a way to deflect it. They want to try it out by deflecting the orbit of one of the asteroids that hang out between Earth and Mars, with a special-made NASA craft set to launch in 2021. An Italian satellite would monitor the impact. Then the ESA would launch a probe a few years later to study the effects. But at least there's a real plan in case there's ever a real threat. It just won't be Bruce Willis saving the day. All right, assuming that we don't get destroyed by an asteroid, what do you think the effect of technology will be on our world 50 years from now? We've got new predictions, this time coming from a report put together by Samsung, using a group of experts from various fields. Here are some of the highlights of what they think will be commonplace around 2070 or so. Now, the least surprising predictions: mass production of 3D printed organs, implants that monitor your health, along with flying buses and taxis. Work in those areas, well, it's well underway. Same goes for interactive movies and video games through VR. Here's where it gets interesting. How about underwater highways you travel through in special pods? Then there are underground skyscrapers able to withstand powerful earthquakes. Now, going the opposite direction, space hotels that orbit the moon or maybe even another planet. If you're familiar with the Harry Potter franchise, then you know about the major sport Quidditch. They also predict that'll be a reality. But instead of flying players on magical broomsticks, they're going to be on hoverboards. Hopefully, one future prediction is that Samsung will release a reliable foldable phone sometime within the next 50 years. Okay, ouch. Something that's not in the distant future is augmented reality and how it's making its way into various fields like medicine. There's a company called BrainLab that already supplies training software in specialty areas, such as for surgeons, and some of their products are getting an upgrade. They just signed a deal with another company called Magic Leap, which specializes in augmented reality. So instead of just studying images and manipulating software to prepare surgeons for upcoming procedures, now they're going to be able to create 3D renderings of brain scans and body parts that they can actually interact with. So you see, AR isn't just about playing Pokemon Go or feeding virtual dinosaurs. And I don't know about you, but if I'm ever about to go through a major surgery, I'd feel a little better knowing that the doctor had, say, a practice run first. All right, when we're talking about the future of tech, we can't leave out the advancements coming to cars. And with future cars, so much focus is put on, will they ever fly? The immediate future car involves two things: going all electric and being fully autonomous. Now, you've got to see this concept car from Mercedes-Benz. Sure, every automaker releases concept cars with their own versions of the future, but this one is pretty slick, and not just on the outside. Inside, you'll see the regular configuration of a sedan, a very futuristic sedan, a rectangular steering wheel, if we still need such a thing, an infotainment system that seemingly morphs from the dash into the console between the front seats, touch controls on the interior door handles. The problem is, even if Mercedes ever decides to actually build a production model of this EQ car, it's the actual interior that might scare you from ever driving it. Everything inside is stark white, from the seats to the console to the trim around the doors. That's right, one drip of coffee or soda, and it'll stand out like a neon sign. Keep that in mind if you have young kids. Just wait until you buy this car, until, say, they graduate. Hey, thanks for watching. Now, a few things. Don't forget to click the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And for more digital know-how, check out all these other great links.